Imagine a time when the world was a vast expanse of empires and kingdoms, a time when power was built on the backs of the enslaved and freedom was a distant dream for many. In the heart of the medieval world, amidst the thriving Abbasid Caliphate, one of the most formidable slave uprisings in history was about to unfold. This is the story of the Zanj Rebellion, a forgotten chapter that shook the foundations of one of the mightiest empires of the Middle Ages. The Zanj Rebellion, spanning from 869 to 883 AD, was not just a fight for freedom. It was a battle that challenged the social and economic fabric of the Abbasid Caliphate. But who were the Zanj? They were East African slaves brought to the marshlands of southern Iraq to toil in the harshest of conditions, harvesting salt from the brutal salt pans under the scorching sun. The Abbasid Caliphate, at the height of its power, was a beacon of learning, culture, and wealth. Baghdad, its capital, was the pulsing heart of the Islamic Golden Age, a place where scholars, poets, and scientists congregated. Yet beneath this veneer of prosperity, thousands of Zanj slaves endured unimaginable hardships. The seeds of rebellion were sown in the relentless marshes of the south. Led by the charismatic Ali ibn Muhammad, who claimed to be a descendant of Ali, the fourth caliph of Islam, the Zanj saw a beacon of hope. Ali ibn Muhammad was not just a leader, he was a visionary who understood the plight of the oppressed and sought to overthrow the existing order to establish a society where no man was a slave. The rebellion began with a series of guerrilla attacks against isolated estates and gradually escalated into a full-scale war. The Zanj were formidable opponents, employing tactics that capitalized on their intimate knowledge of the marshlands. They carved out a state of their own, capturing Basra and threatening Baghdad itself, striking fear into the hearts of the Abbasid elite. The Zanj rebellion was extraordinary not just for its scale, but for its duration and the challenge it posed to the Abbasid Caliphate. It was a clear demonstration of how the marginalized and oppressed could challenge the status quo. But what drove the Zanj to such lengths of rebellion? It was more than just the harshness of their labor. It was the denial of their humanity, the relentless grind of bondage that left them with nothing to lose and everything to gain from rebellion. The Zanj managed to hold their ground for nearly 15 years, an incredible feat considering the might of their opponents. Their state was a beacon of resistance, attracting not just slaves, but also free men willing to fight for the cause of justice and equality. The rebellion eventually came to an end, not through sheer force, but through a combination of military pressure and negotiations. The Abbasid Caliphate, while managing to quell the uprising, was left weakened and would never fully recover its former glory. Today, the marshlands of southern Iraq, where the Zanj once toiled and fought, are a serene landscape. But the echoes of the Zanj rebellion linger, a powerful reminder of a past where the quest for freedom for a moment transcended the chains of oppression.